This is our vacation at the lake house remote edition. And instead of me sharing a recipe with you, I have here my lovely and talented niece, Emily.
Hi guys, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, glad that you're here. And so, what are we making today?
Today we are making stuffed bell peppers.
Stuffed bell peppers. All right, so you need to learn just a little bit about Emily before we get into the recipe. You come from a crazy cooking family.
Long line of great cooks.
Yeah, tell me some of the people you've learned how to cook from.
Sure. So the obvious one would be my grandmother, and my great grandmother. Lucky enough to know her. Fabulous bakers, but also whizzes in the kitchen.
That homemade bread. Homemade
everything. So learn from them and just shadowing them in the kitchen, watching them do their thing, and then them encouraging me as I got older to be comfortable in the kitchen and to join in. And so now I love to be in the kitchen. It's kind of a comfort zone and a stress reliever, and
it's great.
It's a newfound hobby here in quarantine.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so stuffed peppers. Does it matter what kind of peppers you use?
Green, yellow, red, doesn't matter. We love all of them, so no preference on the color.
Yeah, and so I bought these at the farmer's market. They call these sunburn peppers because they're kind of half green and like, you know, most of the supermarkets wouldn't buy these, so they farm them off. But you think these will work okay?
That would be perfect. It's mainly the vessel by which we are putting all of the ingredients in. We still want them to be good, but your preference, it really doesn't matter.
Okay. All right, well, tell us how to set up the peppers.
Okay, so I know some people might be more familiar with like whacking off the top and then using the whole
I've seen it that
pepper.
way.
But I have found it's easier and more manageable to cut the pepper in half long ways and then separate the two halves, kind of like we've done here.
So that's like a little boat.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So demonstrate that now how I do it. Go ahead. I just go down the middle. Exactly. You have two halves, and then I'll
give you a waste bowl there.
Thank you.
I'm a full service host. That's right.
Just use my hands to get the membrane and the seeds and all that kind of cleared out.
A lot of times these peppers can be shaped kind of wonky. Does that matter at all?
So you want as flat of a bottom as possible, and you can kind of test to see how it's going to stand.
That one's a little wobbly.
It looks
like it'll do okay.
My trick is just ever so slightly.
Oh, there we go.
You're not puncturing, but you've created a flat edge, and now.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's great. That totally works.
Yeah. Now I like to par bake them first upside down so that the liquid runs out and it's not more liquid in the stuffed bell pepper.
Okay.
Make it.
All right.
So,
Okay. Well, let's get them in the oven then.
Yes, let's.
All right, Emily, I'm the cameraman now. We got the peppers in the oven. What's next?
Next, we're going to start with the browning of the sausage.
Okay, sausage is done and set aside.
It's in a bowl with paper towel to drain.
Okay.
Now, in the same pot, we're going to start cooking our vegetables. So, we're going to go with some butter in here.
Okay.
And onions, carrots take the longest to cook of the vegetables that we have, so we're going to start with those.
Those look ready.
Yep, so these have sweated out good and started to get tender, so now we're going to add the remaining vegetables, which are mushrooms.
Man, those are flavor enhancers too.
Love a mushroom.
Good.
And some zucchini.
Now that seems like a lot of zucchini. Is that going to cook down?
It will cook down.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of moisture, so don't fret.
Okay.
But we also have a lot of peppers we're trying to stuff too, so. Okay, so you can see how the vegetables have cooked
they did
down
collapse. Look
and
at that.
soften. Okay. So at this point, we're nearly ready. I'm going to add the cauliflower rice just to help heat it through. It's not going to take very long.
Okay.
So I'll just add it now.
Okay. There it goes. Man, this is like a vegetable lover's dream.
Yes, plus sausage. Add more vegetables if you like different ones, or omit any that you don't like.
Yeah.
So we'll let this a minute to kind of let the cauliflower rice heat through, and we'll move on to the next stage.
Okay.
So we're gonna put the sausage back in with everybody.
Okay.
And kind of give it a mix to help incorporate.
That looks good.
Favorite part, we're gonna add the cream cheese.
Cream
One
cheese.
brick of cream cheese, and we've kind of diced it up to help it melt a little bit easier. And we're just gonna mix this into
All right, it's time to stuff. Let's stuff these peppers.
Okay, so I like to use just like a serving spoon to be able to get into the smaller peppers, and we literally, it's easy.
You just scoop it in there.
Scoop it in there. If it falls down, that's all right.
That's right. It's home style cooking. Here they are. All right, let's put those sweet ones into the oven. Here, I'll come behind you.
Thank you.
And in they go. Great. So how long in the oven?
10 minutes maybe. Everything's cooked, so you just want everything to kind of heat through and the cheese to get nice and bubbly on top.
Okay, here we go. All right, they're out of the oven, and it is tasting time. And we want you to serve us up.
Yep.
Now, to my left here, this is not Emily. You're not seeing double. This is Emily's twin sister, Holly, and we're all here for this family vacation, so you get to taste with me.
Sweet.
Okay. Although, this is not your first rodeo with these stuffed peppers.
No, they're one of my favorites.
So I have to confess, I was a little skeptical about the cream cheese.
I am.
Like, when I think cream cheese, I think like...
Sweet.
I think like pumpkin cake icing or whatever, but I don't know. I trust you. I trust your pedigree. All right, let's see.
Don't burn your mouth.
No, I'm being careful.
You do it a lot faster than I do.
No, that's nice. That's nice. The pepper itself is just tender enough. Right. It still has enough, a little bit of a bite.
Right.
And then that seasoning in there, that the cream cheese does give it that nice sort of silky creaminess in the thing.
It kind of just brings it all together. It's really good.
All right, so I gotta hand it to you. This one's a winner.
Yay!
This is definitely a winner.
I'm glad you like it.
Awesome. So this is Dude Food. I'm Mark. That's Emily. That's Holly. We'll post the recipe along with the video. Hope you enjoy stuffed peppers. We'll see you next time.
I can eat this on like a cracker or a slice of bread.